Yo, what's good people? Eddie here once again, and we're here for my Achilles tendon injury update. This is weeks 4 and 5. Yes, it's my road to recovery, and yes, I'm back in the hospital. Getting ready to take my cast off. I've had this set on for 2 weeks. In total, I had another set which was 2 weeks, so in total, a month. I've had this blasted, ghastly thing on my leg for a month. So you can imagine I was in a flamboyant mood, ready to get this piece of material off my leg and keep the ball rolling. So as you see in this clip, one of the nurses is drilling one side of my leg. It's funny because the vibrations on this drill felt like it could actually drill into my leg, but as we know, I'm in the safe confines of St. Thomas's Hospital. For those who are just seeing this video now, I fractured my Achilles heel and was going on the conservative route, which meant non-surgical. But I had a little setback. I've had to take a different route, which is the surgical route. So I've pretty much had the best of both worlds, which is a great learning process. That's why I'm making these videos for anyone that suffered from Achilles heel tendon injuries. If I was to choose once again what route I'd want to go down, I would probably say surgery. Just the fact that I want to go back to training, I want to go back to football, and it's going to help to restore my push of strength in my Achilles heel tendon. Additional reasons, I would say nurses are more helpful as they can see visually that you need urgent care and attention, and that's nice to have here and there. I'm so glad to get this off though.
I bet.
Yeah, the itching's been crazy.
You had it on all through the heat as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
The other ones.
I mean, the heat wasn't so bad, but it's just the itching,
Yeah.
the itchiness. Be interesting to see what my leg looks like as well. It's really dry.
Wound should look nice in here.
Yeah. So this is my leg right now. Just taken out of the cast and it feels so itchy right now. You can see how dry the skin is. Really dry. Can't wait to wash off all the gunk and dirt off my leg, but the scar's looking quite healed. It's quite a long incision. It's looking good. Okay people, I'm just going to show you how the air cast boot works. I'm not advertising at all. I'm just showing you how well it actually helps to recover your Achilles, your leg. I think you can use it for other injuries as well, but yeah, just pretty much going to show you how it works. So as you can see here, if I give you a better view, it's a nice big compact boot. It really helps to protect the leg, especially the back part. It's predominantly made out of plastic and some soft material. As you can see here, there's 3 straps. So I'm going to quickly undo them. Okay, so as you see at the front, the posterior part is the guard for the front. This really just protects the leg from the front and keeps the leg strapped in. So I'm going to undo this main compartment. So here's my injured leg. I've got a sock just to keep it compressed. Compression sock to just keep my leg compressed. As you can see, it's inside the boot. It's really nice and soft. Just keeps the leg nicely guarded. Inside this part is where the magic happens. So there's 4 wedges inside this boot at the moment. So for 10 days, I need to have these 4 wedges. After 10 days, I need to take one off the bottom, and then every 10 days, take one off until my leg is back into a neutral, straight, natural position. So it's quite interesting. It's also going to help me to partially weight bear as well. And as you can see as well, On the side of the boots, there's an air. That's where the air cast happens as well. So once you press this button, it inflates inside and makes the leg more comfortable inside the boot, pretty much. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so back in the house, back in the boot once again, which is quite reminiscent of the last time I was in the boot. I was in the boot for up to about a month before when I was going the conservative route. It was much better than the crutches, obviously, because I have my hands. I'm hands-free now. As you saw in the last clip, my scar is looking pretty healed and no sign of infection, which is really good. I'm just taking it every step as it comes, really. With these kind of injuries, it's a long-term injury, so you just have to suck it up, take every day as it is, and I feel that I've grown strong in that kind of way. Before I was much more erratic on my feet all the time. I always wanted to physically do something. I always wanted to be at the gym or go out, meet people, which is good in a way. But sometimes you just need to kind of relax and take it easy. Things are looking on the up now because I've got a protocol finally to follow. So my protocol here I have, which was done by the physiotherapist, is that every 10 days I need to remove a wedge out of my boot, which is good because when I was going the conservative route, it was every 2 weeks and it seemed to be too long. It seemed to take ages for me to actually get my foot back into a neutral, normal position. So that's all good. The days are shorter. The next thing I was told was to take it easy. So with this boot, not only do I have to use this boot, I need to use my crutches as well, just to partially weight bear and take things easy, not overstress my leg or tire out my leg, to just reduce the chances of me re-rupturing once again. I've realised with this boot, it is quite uncomfortable when you do walk without the crutches, but with time I feel that my right leg will grow in strength and it will be able to support, I'll be able to support myself on one leg. Another thing I was told to do as well is to wiggle my toes for the exercise. Before, I remember on the conservative route, I was stretching too much, which put it into a long position, which wasn't good, which means overstretching your Achilles tendon, which wasn't good. So this time now, it's just wiggling the toes. When I get to 3 to 8 weeks, I need to start wall squatting. So wall squats will be pretty much me leaning against the wall, bringing my back down towards the ground and just getting into a seated position, obviously without the seat, with my legs. So that's going to create a lot of tension in my quads, which will really help the entirety of my leg. Not only my bad leg, it will help my good leg as well. Third thing is to give myself a light scarf massage. So that's either I do it myself or I go to a massage parlor for them to do it, which is just pretty much going to help the swelling on my leg, which is all good. And I've been told to avoid excessive walking. That's pretty much easy because I haven't been walking around much with this injury. I've really tried to take it as easy as I can, step by step, day by day, and that's the best thing you can do when you have this injury. Is a 4 to 6 month injury and you're going to be out for a long time. Mentally, it's going to be hard, but you have to be mentally strong. If you're not mentally strong, you'll definitely grow mentally strong and more thick-skinned. Okay, so one bad thing you'll get with this injury is that whilst your leg is in a cast, your leg's going to get really dry, to the point where your skin will start to peel off, especially when you're in the shower, which was a down point, but really and truly, who are you going out to impress? I think after maybe about a week, your skin will start getting back to normal. Because whilst it's been in the cast, there's no water getting down there. You're not showering. You're not doing anything to, maintain the hygiene of your leg. So, your leg's gonna look manky. But after after a week or so, if you just keep the hygiene up, keep bathing, keep creaming that area as well in the right way, things will be good. Okay, that's that for this week. Please, if you've found this information very valuable and informational, please give this video a like, subscribe, comment, and please share this video as well for anyone that's been through Achilles heel injuries. Also, I've been on the conservative route, so check out some of my other videos on information going the conservative route. Thank you for the time, and I'll see you next week. Peace.